ebini emrashe badwamu manso no a ekoso no wamo akaka wie ama emrashe badwan kasamafo onabo abambaben wadifo kane mampani John Dramani Mahama se Ghana fo mfre no mfrifie na mfa se o soja bia wakwa no wareta ne San France Sambra na ebekun ajuman bio Dr. Mahmoud Baumia wapa National Health Insurance Authority Telehealth Services ho antema se bia wo bia opapomdina wonsa etumi eka afe NPP amanyokura no anu boaboafo Adoma no boaboafo wachese ade a afi abato no ebehye NDC amanyokura mo womasun and say voter region for ayomadwene se wombe tuo tie NDC pa na hye behye wo mo no enye awreho eketoa amampani America for yin foforo Donald Trump so manfo bekaya ne nsem bia okodi fo 34 counts ni nyina wodi fo enne womo akwasem no so na se womo kwa babia bekwa akosie no ebewie ni senie wei ene nsem foforo bia na atwe nso de to aso a
yo na ayi amanebo enso ekire mu se abato adwuma Electoral Commission no womo ede aba ekire se womo yi mame akua donko ya wanya ne ba bi ekro ne party no ede afri eye mampanyin akansie no emu na eno nso epa ho a kane mampanyin bosuke na John Dramani Mahama ene ameka se wabieja ya enya asam keto wo kire mu se mampanyin akufuado emfie nwɔtwe kura no ento wono JDM emfie enan na eno so epa ho afrankatufo be de akire ede ema NPP amanyoko no Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempenapo eno no so akire de enti a ewo se manfo ya womo ewo Damango constituency womo ekoso ato aba ede ema Samuel Ebu Ginapo ofa
yo ensamfufuro bi eka we no ho ene ede ebramu na Sunday beko story number 1 no na ye manfo tituru adroba for Gwel Super SP eno ebebo apa maka no eye game changer kra utum say da wode Gwel Super SP beguna ka no sun ka na ho odren driver na nkasa nso we energy a wo se no ansa na ka no de no passenger fo akro na emu asesa na bibia aye easier sana Gwel Super SP da dwuma no esitie eye good energy pa na we nso de yeni ankasa yedimu Vitamilk mi ankasa mi diemu nso diemu no regular so milk drink yenya Vitamilk ka be den woni fie na komedi on wan ka be den wonya Vitamilk ya enti abeboa papa energy wom choco wom banana wom strawberry wom na 250 ml eti apebinom na beboa papa Grace Gift Herbal Clinic Laboratory Services dada no a Jimmy emum kwata ya omuntimi nsa yake bia mo famra exclusive vaginal steaming memma nso amodie no tenkete hwia wasimo mra no mpegem onfa bi sisa bi nguso emmemunye dududu datum sampa why heavy eja wokọ Oshum School Junction barakese kwan so Accra New Achimota Petroleum Bungalow obefre 0543 320030 and 0244 126 123 all time instant drinking chocolate Ghana cocoa wom Ghana metaka men kase cocoa no keka na mede Ghana basho on say enye cocoa bia ne cocoa no bi de hye enye de e bi je no quality no of pa but the whole world na ye factual that's me na Dimitri Moka cocoa eye papa premium eye Ghana de no nti na che say all time instant drinking chocolate no Ghana cocoa no ene bi wo mu milk nsu wom na sugar did o hia ne wonsu onwuna na so wonsu ohia na wonsu de wona wokro no enda sachets no a yetete no meto 1 meto 2 nkwada no ya meto 1 meto 2 na sa obi won ma 3 Ghana 4 Ghana 5 Ghana wo mo de ne bi de 8 e bi de 10 age all time ne de na 12 te se wutu beton a wo fa so bum ya fra 0531 063 053 New Life Party Clinic nyane kwhwe kwofo de ni gie ebi kono mura ho obukazo mukowu eno mate apo a edi gie no mu di befie Dr. Makajay any New Life Party Clinic Dr. for and nurse for no wama show wama kama it hot day ndi jepa awaya rehwem prostate conditions a man memma ya muhia wo stroke kra de number 1 Dr. Makajay ni nyina mahwe na afi ya de small boys malaria bitia meya osa beya na diabetes meya bema maye mbre wompem eno ne small boys na won chanchan ni nyina ye sorted ewo New Life Party Clinic edifani je akwaje wo de danso ma first runabout nso hwa Kumasi Tasmanso Takrade Airport Ridge Ajiriba School Road free 0244093595 and 0203335439 yes mom baby pull-ups kwadan de no mo fanshe wo mo da somdwe mrefie wo ye na obata na apase wo ba esugu wa somtete wo a obenya ne saa na sa wo mpel san so na ansa wakopa yes mom baby pull up na da sha kwadan no wo wie ya fra 0533733031 na ho ento logi sabati ne mixer obi wose me mpaduane so mefu ya na ye kese sa de no hunu kwa befa so benane sa no mu dudu twon so okodwom kra na wo fere logi sabati aba ebetwe so kama oba ofichi krom nyina ebe kama na ho ato ayamtim constipation we didi anyam dada digestion di nyina be ho adwuma enti ko Santa Maria Logis ana pharmacy herbal shop na kwaje wo de free 0558668157 Makans bag na ne bie bag e woso age bag e woso 21st century bag de tu kwan ebi kutawa da chese wo mama eno kra de immigration fo no bu wo portmanteau twem ne nyina twem tobi ma banko school ya WhatsApp no mo no nidwa 0534369525 Kennedy Digital Satellite Kumasi Family Plaza danum ebia begum Patase Adom House ebia begum Weja Old Barrier Traffic Light ebia begum fra 0244385136 na wanji koda nasa
dada
ndo mu fa bimra ho
oh ofa minyane table so kra nkampe
ofa bimra table so babe why
ofa sampa na wo kan
baba yemye
ni ko mu fa bimra
na obusa se ni ko wa no musai
me pediatric fifire
yo mo abu de ati fifire na munyim mra na yenko yanim abusafo bibia ekọ kama story number 1 na
ofa
and stories no me de mani age hu mienu
yeah
do ma di nyese bani age do di for ndar ade do di be mnya asem base ya kan wo ma ka asem no mani age hu pa na wo de no ba ku bi no na wo say eyi enya no party ne yi o ma fi
anya no party no so
because
and also wo interest
the mama wo interest no ko ni kum o ma busam sa so ofante ba sa no a position ba sa na ejembe ejina nti ena o ma yi afi ho no ye be hwe ba bia enya no ama position ba bia achima ba hwe edina sabusa for start number 1 no a ye ntinsimu ansan na ne nyina ne say ye nyina ye wo mem ha ya ye koda sore ya emrase badwam kasemafo mekire honorable Abambabin wasi enipa na bi nkodwa dampan enti san konwa no aye vacant enipa ntetesu bio efina de ko enipa ntetesu na san konwa nan no ko mo hwe da chese emu miensa ye NPP dia enti NPP elusu konwa miensa then no asem na meka no na ba konso ye NDC enti omo yare sade no asoapo tisa wo soapo no dia enne kukase majority no aye twabutuo wamom nim lo twa no ade na 10 aye twabutuo kra enti kase na kwakodi kutoa no mo enna ketwa no nso akodi kase no mo bible mu wasna efe na ayi mekwa so racha na seka kro enketwa na asase memene na atwa ya kwasore enketwa na waso da ye no
ko live grace de bia
wakwa da 3 months ago wokọ ba ko da bedo asa
wo fa me ko what me ehone dia me pese me di wana mo achi na dia nti na wo nko because me da ne kwase ada kra so dia na sa na free kaka
enti na King David so da no na bi wa be ade be fa no hotro be so fruity King David Joseph so da ye no na nketwa no se sakese na ntwa kese ne mene na fa ayuo no enketua ni na botoboto eni bi ho de adure
ofa preach aba confuse di papa
edina gomu wiara sa ayi no table no majority no asesa enketua asesa kasera mene eti yakodi asem na wi a na kire say yase chief justice mum di asem no wi no na kire say speaker wadi for ti yan hwe sania omu wi no chief justice maame atokunu ni ruling no esi ekoye na afi yanko yan.
Decision of 5-2, Lovelace Johnson JSC and Amadou Tanko JSC dissenting on the issue of jurisdiction. The plaintiff's action succeeds. The full reasons and orders of the court shall be filed with the registrar by close of day tomorrow, 13th November 2024. This is the judgment of the court.
Most grateful.
Enum si ya preso ya dabi wa nya niye wa nka ne kura na mienu so waka niye pa nti na majority no kire se sa na akwakoye na afei ye fro no mo a majority leader no wono no lawyer ya akofa no former attorney general and minister for justice honorable Dogati ne dia ode atudwane.
I think I've been in law for too long. I accept decisions as they come. I mean, if they are ruled against, I would have accepted it. I've come to realize that in this matter of law, you must accept decisions as they come. You go to court and a judge is engaging you, questioning you. You may think that the judge doesn't like you, so to speak. But you'll be surprised that that judge will rule in your favor. Maybe you needed some clarification. Some of the judges too will heckle you, and then they will go the way you expected them to go. I don't want to comment on that, but I think that what I'm saying, people understand. If you listen to what happened yesterday and you see today, you understand what I'm saying. But I want to talk about another matter. You know, when this thing traveled, it reached a point that there was this dispute up to whether Markin was the majority leader or the leader of the caucus. I think it was the most unnecessary dispute, because what happened was that even before today, the Supreme Court has stayed the status quo to the time before the speaker's ruling. So therefore, during this period, there has been no time that Markin is not the leader of the majority. He has, I mean, yes, the leader of the minority is also the leader of the NDC caucus, but he's the leader of the minority. And so yesterday, Markin was the leader of the NPP caucus and the majority leader. And today also, he's the majority leader.
I think as we move on from about to the point.
Enti dia motetia na bi no wa kira se wodi wa lawyer chepa kokoto sam na du ba bia kokoto dem a ubosu wotamuafo no putuputu question bi putuputu question wo yese no de wafa ha wa hwe kwa na ubu afu se ade judge ya bono pa na wo titi mi sey na ni yie mu ano no na che se wo enye se bia ta na otawo na ubetuma ba be dibim ni nyina achi ne ni bi na asie Gwafrodame omuna ekobi afe eye honorable Alexander afenyo Markins ya wono na hye manso nase wono ode speaker court no wono a yenti omuso die bi.
It's a moment for all of us to rally around the choice we made in 1992, democracy. Democracy requires decency, and that is the path the MPP majority caucus took to ensure that we do right to the law. Nothing more except to say that we expect our colleagues on the other side, including Mr. Speaker, to respect the outcome of this case so that we move on as a nation. All we have is the peace of the country. All we have is our democracy. And in West Africa and in Africa as a whole, Ghana shines in the eyes of the people in terms of democracy. So this is another feat we have achieved, and we must celebrate it. It's not a matter of MPP against NDC. It's a matter of constitutional, interpretation.
Determination by the court on the matter. and the Speaker of Parliament has no option but to comply. I mean, I think that we must stop giving with one hand and taking with the other. As I said, it really amounts to double standards and an exercise in contradiction. For the Speaker of Parliament, in his address to the media, say that the case raises such serious legal issues and matters body on governance and all that, and then refuse to take part. So this country refuse to take part in the proceedings. I think in this country we must recognize some people for who they are and what they do. This hypocrisy and double standards must cease. The Supreme Court is the final arbiter on all matters in the country, including an interpretation of the Constitution. Indeed, it's the only court solely sees the situation to pronounce on the meaning of relevant provisions of the Constitution. And the Constitution means what the Supreme Court says it means, and nothing more. It is the same in America, and as I said, America, United Kingdom, and all advanced democracies, that is the order that they respect. There is no way a Supreme Court would give a decision in America or United Kingdom, and then the Prime Minister, apart from expressing his disagreement with the decision, or the President of America, of course, he has a freedom of expression to express his disagreement with the decision, but he has no option but to comply.
Na balance na da fa nyo mark wa chese wenye se bia NPP ne NDC fo nya ntokwa bi na wo kunde bi o ma no nyina na egitum se be ye democracy ya enkofo democracy bi be ye bi na tenants na wo mu ba kon so ene se ya wontu bibia sa wo de kono de ko enti wa worehemu ono ba fa nyo markings na wo de asom ne kokoto wa worehemu se ono ba abambaben ene wo mo ka ho no wa makodi fo nyina wo bagi atum na wo nya kwa akomanim na gofroro dame ye abanlo ya pani bo no so kire se sa na tie we nye bu yemfa bibia nto nchen me watwumi waka mene wo nya atwum ne mente ase bia obi anye okọ America mem okọ UK mem ama o mane bia o mam kofa baaye Supreme Court de wo di Supreme Court waka asem no to atwase ya ten enti na mente ase na wo kotwe da wure yenye obi anye na wo man nya kwanko nanim na wo aka ne sa bia no ya court hima na kọboabo ansem nyina no ema yensa kan ye na obeka tachire kura de amaye ama yo ama akwaba bo gazim no susuwe ama akwaba yo am say court hima and court hima and timinka papa ama timinka akwaba yo yemfa ama timinka hello kwatu hima huma no atia community na twa to ania
ene amunhye ne yenhwe se yensabeka ayi kwadwo bafo enso a na yede no ato aso amanso bem anaja omu nyina etimi abem eti kwadwo bafo enso ene ye hye nanim eno ene se amanebo ekiremu se abato adwuma Electoral Commission no womu nso ede aba ekiremu se womu ayi mame akua donko a wanya ne ba bi ekro no ne party no womu ayi ede free eyamampanyin akansie no emu ene anopa ya Electoral Commission no ene amanwaku ahoro ena wonom ahia ayomu meeting na womo efre no IPAC meeting no ebie na ho ena Electoral Commission no womo ekiremu se emra mamiaku adonko enya ne ba bi ekoye no abato adwuma no womo eye ne se Ghana Freedom Party no womo emfa obi foforo emra ena du entem na eno ena amanwaku no ede abranti a ne din ene apia kubi ebaye na edru baabi no na kire se ho kratasam no nso kra no akwakwa ebibie ho akwakwa ye nwonwuran ebi kra etomra ewon krata no a womode ebaye no emu na asam no na wiye nyina ne se samami akua donko na bedi akire Roman father ena eba ama ache maya ne vice o se eyadien yo akansie no mame akua donko ne krakra ne se ne party no ade se mpanyimfo ayi ade afiri mo yentie EC chairperson Orare Jen Adukwe Achemensa.
Per Article 54 of the 1992 Constitution and Regulation 13.4 of CI 127, the Commission wrote to the Ghana Freedom Party and provided them a period of 10 days within which to file a new candidate. Article 50 of the 4 of the 1992 Constitution reads, where at the close of nominations, but before the election, one of the candidates dies, a further period of 10 days shall be allowed for nomination. In that respect, the commission wrote to the Ghana Freedom Party and asked them to present a new candidate within 10 days. In fulfillment of that request, the Ghana Freedom Party presented Mr. Apiakubi, who was before then the vice presidential candidate to Madam Ekwe-Adonko. The party presented him as the presidential candidate of the Ghana Freedom Party. He and the party went on to submit their nomination forms on the 5th of November, and our technical teams went to work immediately reviewing the nomination forms. At the end of the process, they detected a number of errors and some illegalities with the form. The candidate's attention was drawn to these errors, and the party was provided an opportunity to correct them. They did that. In the view of the commission, it was not in our bosom to provide the political party the opportunity to correct some of the illegalities that we found on the form. In that respect, the party did not draw their attention to it because the commission does not feel that it is in its bosom to allow any political party to correct illegalities with the form. The commission, therefore, as at yesterday, wrote to the party and to the candidate disqualifying him from contesting the 2024 presidential election.
Eti na kyerɛ sɛ ɛno ho asɛm ɛno no abato adwuma Electoral Commission no chairperson Owura region Adukwe atwe mensa ne nka ne yɛte ye no yɛnkɔ yɛnua kwadwo bafo ɛnkyɛn na kwadwo nso ɛmɔyɛ mu kwadwo wɔ ahoma no so ama ha na de yɛbisa ne sɛ isi baabi a wɔgyina no ɛhɔ ɛna ogyina na kwadwo eti die akoso ewo eye meeting no asiye no ensama huro binom nso epie mu a eno nso yentie senia esi eko.
This morning we are here to inform you of the commission's decision to maintain the presidential ballot as it is. As you may be aware, and I believe all of you have representatives in the printing houses, we are almost 90% complete with the printing of presidential ballots. And you are also aware that following the passing of Madam Ekwe-Adonko, we requested the printing houses to cease printing until the law had taken its course. Now that the presidential candidate or the nominee has been disqualified, the commission would like to inform you that the printing would proceed on the current ballot as is, in the interest of time and to save this country millions of cedis. And so our task here this morning is very simple. We are not here to change positions. We are not here to reballot. We are simply here to inform you that the commission intends to notify our printing houses to proceed with the presidential ballot as is. It will proceed with the ballot that bears the name and the image of the name of the Ghana Freedom Party, their symbol, and the image of Madam Ekwe-Adonko. And we believe that a lot of discussions and advertisements will go out to prevent the citizenry from voting for her. So this is our mission here this morning. It is a simple one, as I said. We'd like to thank you for your time.
Etina chese wo fa to so mienu eno no senia ekira no senia abatoɔ enhyehyɛ no etie no nya de se ebesesa Dr. Baumia bekoso ada number 1 ama JDM enso ada eye number 8 no no wahye se obebreki 8 no e de ama NPP a etina chese sa na nhyehyɛ no so isi chairperson Owura Adukwe Mensa enso e de atudwa eti yenkɔ kwadwo baafo enkyɛn kwadwo ma hai Baby, I see Jirana, one woman Jirana, somewhere chairperson at the Atujano. No.
Well, Mamma said it on the initiative for, and of course, and the political parties, every people when any electoral commission for baako ate ase se enhyehyɛ a ɔmo de agu akwan mu ɛfa ballot no enyira baabi a egyina na itima no esa ma yɛde to yɛnim sɛ sisia no adwuma no kɛseɛ na abɛda political party ne sɛ ɔmo ɛna wɔsɛ ɔmo kɔbɔ dawuro na ɔmo ka ɔmo manfoɔ sɛ sia no baabi a ɔmo candidate ne da no ɛhɔ ɛna ɔmo da na sɛ ɔmo kɔto aba no so a ɔmo hwɛ sɛ baabi a ɔ candidate da no hɔ na ɔbɛto aba na ma no saa so ɛna maame akuadɔnkɔ deɛ no so sɛ Ghana bi ɛkɔto aba no so na ɔmo bɛ declare sɛ ɛyɛ rejected ballot ɔmo declare sɛ rejected ballot saa so ɛna maame akuadɔnkɔ so deɛ no ɔmo bɛ gya de saa nti sɛ aba bia ɛbɛkɔ hɔ bia obi abɛkɔ aba bia sɛ de bi ka rejected ballot ɛna ɛno akyi so no efiri ɛnɛ ɛkɔ no ɔmo ba ne NCC ɛba bɛka na ɔmo ayɛ dawubɔ ɛde afa maame akuadɔnkɔ a disqualify the candidate Roman father no sɛ de bɛyɛ Ghana ni kɔ aba kora na ɔmo fa ne kokromoti ɛnkɔnkɔsi ɛno ne ɛnkɔpa maame ɛde to yɛ nim no akyi maame ɛnɛ Roman father ne disqualify no Electoral Commission atena hɔ no wɔnsi hɔ koraa wama hɔ ama mpanyinfoɔ amfa asɛm no anto anim nanso political parties baeɛ nyinaa no na wɔde to ɔmo anim ɛwɔ hɔ saa mpanyinfoɔ no wɔsɛ deɛ Electoral Commission ame ate asɛ sɛ voter register sɛ na ɔdi ayɛ ready a biribiara di adanseɛ sɛ abatoɔ no deɛ December 7 no ɛyɛ den a aba no ɛbɛba so nti Ghana ni biara ɛne nsuo twɛ ɔpɛ sɛ na ɔmo ahyɛ bɔ sɛ aba no ɛbɛyɛ free, fair, transparent, and credible. And one so and homogeneous about one idea. The Pia and the Roman father, and I say a crowd on Copatino, and then the easy Amati, I say, or my disqualified my son say, and Krata Semuno, the Papa for 8 to be signed at the Mark 5 district. The Mark 5 district. I see. It's here. So I wanted to disqualify Roman father. I say, no, Roman father, I disqualified.
Any akwadwo ma ye na wase ensam ne de dodo no a wo kan ye no na yete ye eti ye dase ye nua akwadwo bafo na ma ne bo na wafa yate bie no
yo adwuma say yes ne se de ombe bia maye san kompase omode esiese bato antimi
ofana no mu ntwitwa mu maye
na
ana
akua don ko
some bet me de ya fra ne say
na bia kwam aye no cross a ye cross say ye de bia say red pen bia ja come dey across na wa do no mo say
na that's what the nipa bone sem nti ebi kura be koso ato ama no
ma me ka sem no wa ka say o ma ye printing no o ma ya be say 90% na je so o ma wie kura do ka say ya
on san kwa na tia
bibia be san say na akwa ka foforo nti na ya nkwai
for nipa ni bi o ha wa wu kra na adọ no obi mfa ho se maame akua donkwa wu na boni wo nipa timo no beto ama no
Argentina ememu Argentina say Mexico say one of the South African American countries nipa ni wi o so no emeyo
ono ano mo pe
mo to aba ma meyo no me fe bia kakra me kumas me ho no mo to aba wa wu kra no se de bia si we ya no o mo sa akoto ma efunu no ma efunu no Every name.
Kofi the perfume. Oh, we are four papa.
Yeah, baby, I do your quiet name. Now, can a man penny John Drummond Mahama JDM and work say, was say, Ghana for pan say, oh, soldier be with Tiffy, oh, soldier what dear compa. Now, I quite retirement, no Tiffy. Now, if you are mine, it must I bas, and you know, some journey baby. Now, one must have free oh, soldier, some bra, that's our back on my new. Ghana for nyen say bi pepepe e wa afia batum
ya man no ohaw abamunye titu ye sikasem enoma ye den ahokyere akyekere nkrofo ka kese abeda ye so na ni na emu wo se ye danyame ase se ye gusu eti ase na bro focus on me say once there's a will there's a way. Enti mumpaibo ebeboa ama yetimi asan siesie ye man no na yasan edi esi na nanso eto de bia entokwa no ye de ha yekofa sojafo a omakọ retirement esan ba se ombeboa okono. In times of crisis, sometimes retired generals are brought back to come and lead the battle. Enti mumfa me say me yesa General Nibia Nama retire. Ene Okona ye dia Yakofa me asamba se member boa okono na enkunimde enye yedea enti nyame adom nti eye masede se meso meye mede se ne beya yebetimi agye man nesi ho.
The Martin kan Brigadier General retired John Dramani Mahama na hustle.
Oh, soldier never dies.
So I say Fred soldier. And my man title back on.
And rank so pa.
I can send back on General pa. Brigadier General retired John Dramani Mahama.
Thank you.
What was I Kasembu Hana? What Tremua Doom so or Hosesia. Na NP before Omo Ferry. Ya no ma yen say is akotete mfichira te say ne ase de bia was say ka da hol na bentimi no enti obi a woto na so won kan ne adum pe na ba bia woto obro no so dum say Ghana TV say obro no so dum a obi a be ka cho say ya homa bi na ate sinihu
oboa
ahoma bi ante ana say bia bibi na akro so de nsuo na to de nsuo mura na da bi dum so
ene me ka say Oshe Yemaya and Nyoma Bebre Atosi Ofa your energy sector. Dumso ye Juma Ding ye pam Dumso free assasso. And I wish I send your Mexico. I said Dumso Asamba. Umuse Abanse ye dear see a timetable a young say and contra dear. No more the Omo timetable beer. On my journey says some of my timetable like just on my dear to say doom so asamba and so you who said doom so no aba just that one name emra ebedum wakania into a home ejuma kese edayinim ewo say ye se ne be ya bibia ebeto ye wo hwe omo won fidie na omo ye kanea no maye no ye de omo ka ko be $1.7 billion na nuya ye kasei baako ye friend no so no asogbe Chinese for edia almost here the almost $270 million into 560 megawatts omodum almost say ye ntua kanibia omonso Ghana Gasa nyamiadom ye Professor Mills the vision odibai nyame emamia honde ameso mitimi wieye ye de omoka be $600 million enya no kwa ohwe ENI ye Italy abrofo ejuma omode sa enframana ye de ye kanea no ye natural gas omoton mai na ye de omoka bebre into gas na omode emai no omateso enoka ho na ama Dumso asa ebe
John Dramani Mahama ya moten kana Andra na Kumasi Ken UST hall ho wane asofo na nyamsumo kuhudu mu mpanifo ehyiaye atitu asofo elwade nsembo senyina atudwa na Dumso a wokan na Japan kwabena jima wo chesesi a wose JDM Brigadier General JDM wo kasa sesi ya wa no crazy ye Fadama Musuli free Andra besinde womadum kanea enti JDM odi kapa ena wenso ede aba Ebeneza righteous abe kwansa wose aja wajo me ya chese bayi koport me kasem yente obi hutum bidie ka kire obi se ne hutum uje de wo beka dum so wani ngu de wodi dum so ya Ghana se Ghana wani ngu won so de wodi bai no ede tabo atimbusa na
over
se ko ba se nkofo either mistake ana se ebia wo mani da ho no makoto aba wie na yakua donko awenie obusa se die ne besie Anita ebasa null and void nya dwuma ya shegu nti aba no
na sa ebeto no fofra na se de obeba second
nabda bi o de ma second
ebeto fofro ofana no so ma sa to ama mama yakua donko
de asa Kashe be sho kofo bad no. Na ko anim.
They said you want to ya ni behwem. Eti ayi yeguso kanema mpanyin bosu kenakro no a John Dramani Mahama ene oguso ya wo bieja. O kire mu se mpanyin Kufuado emfie nwɔtwe kra no ento ono JDM emfie nai. Na dede bebrebe ya mpanyin Kufuado ye pa na nyasem ketwa Ghana de obia ni tua na Dr. Baumia so nam ho lectures ahoroɔ chese ensema kɛseɛ na nyasem ketwa kra ewiase ya wano Dr. Baumia no kra no wahunu sɛ ade no enkoye enye enti wase na de oye mate enye ono ene mampanyi no na chese wo yi ne ho afirim na wiase sɛ de Bible ka kyerɛ wudi ni kai no ene wo so wo ye papa enke wani mu ntiana etinie nanado emfie enwɔtwe ne die sɛ na JDM eka no fantini besie wo monyon ankoye sikasɛm ne bibia ayebisi basa JDM ene nananom ehemfo ene manfo ya wo mo ewo aguna soaduro ena na ehia yentie
omoba omo besi factory wo Ghana hangina every district ezu you buy $1 million for every constituency. You bet two dam away Caribbean say. A portion of the brave. Ezu. Eti. A man aswa ye koto a baby no. A year 7 December ebe. And then I was say beside your home. You pay your phone a car say. Yasu answer. Yasu ensure. You won't do. Enti abatu aye kotui eno ane se ya hwe se ne asetena sitie ebi se asetena enkoyi a na ewo nia ye beto se asetena koyi a ewo nia ye beto ezu enso samre na omukasa asemi na ono ba omia no ene Akufo-Addo omo ndi president ne vice president da enti na kasa de no moka. And so now, yenya entimi nye mfanto ho ene NDC ne omo aban na nyame ncha de nyame oye ni bibia pepepe efi se samre na omo ka sanse mi nyina ena nyame ampene ama tumi ankodi omo nsem aka ne abeka se aka se mesi mu ba ya anka Ghana be yesura hime mu enye sa eso nyame adaroma almost all my better so enfie wotwe meboa enti afedie ye wo weighing scale a ye betimi de omo atoso meboa enti ne wose ye a ye koto abai ene se ye bebusa
Trese ensam no ne tofabo ena no so apie no a kane mampanyi bosukena John Dramani Mahama eno no na afeyentie eye Aguna West NDC parliamentary candidate Orare Enesina Ofori Dangbe wano dia waka e dia manakosi se 24-hour economy ene NDC enhyehyɛ papenti wo bia ento aba emfama NDC
Acha na 1.5 months
no so ne tofabo ene yede atuja no na kyerɛ sɛ Aguna West NDC parliamentary candidate Orare Enesina Ofori Dangbe wano so ena yehwe no sesia no
yeah afiedu Dr. Mahmoud Baumia eso ono de digitalization no wojiramu den wase no na ama aman bibire o makomanim ya meka sei de wasa akopa hontoma eye telehealth services ya say wade apomudene aduro manfo aboboa no pe to say that wo yade a wo bo sa no de hian so onya internet kakra na say apomude aduro aboboa no sesia ya no ehye yi pharmacy services no a wadi kan ede aban mo a Ministry of Health apomudene asoye no wo mo na atoto ho ne manyina no wo mo ne National Health Insurance Authority and Ghana Health Service and Pharmacy Council omunashim bi enom de buy sada and Health Facilities Regulatory Agency omunanso eka ho bi na dwumadi akoso ewo adweso aban ayal sabiemu Yo, and yeah, more than your court yanim. Chief Executive Officer Edema National Health Insurance Authority, Dr. Da Costa Boaje, na Wachirimuata, telehealth na abano. Ya bear for cry. That semitiawa, Ninyansa Beba Pum Drejumano, Aqua Nim, no man for so pum don't shenso, Aqua Nenim.
This initiative is groundbreaking that will connect millions of Ghanaians with healthcare, with the healthcare they need when and where they need it. With the NASA, we are leveraging technology to bridge the gap in our healthcare system and reach those who need it most.
Sa adia ye launchi enei ebebua bebre because ene nipa bebre timi ko hospital yare kakra no mu akọ ukwa na doctors no omo ye busy, very busy. Ubetimi atena waiting room for 3 hours. Oh,
Sir Masuntino, ye be Jan Juansana, Ebrepemono, ye de emu enchimuni na ebemamo.
Yo, any na Franka Tufu abedi achire wo NPP amanyokono emu Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe na ponso en wo chire de ntia e wo se manfo ya wo mo ewo eye Damango constituency wo mo eto aba ede ema Lands and Natural Resources Minister Honorable Samuel Ebujinapo ya wo ye NPP de sia kronkron wo hyese ne asabre watu galamse ase krakrakra ya ni nyina ka ho bi manfo nto aba emfa emano na wapanyin no wane adehye ya womo ewo Larabanga womo esia ye ewo Savannah region and na Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe edesa ansemi tuja na kire se eno so ena enwasam eno no momfa encha yen sania enfidie no ha adwen kakra ye pese ye video na ye bone a entimi emma sane sane fata no momfa encha yempa na echiremu kakra no eno so ene ye de ba sane anapo kire ne de se wo pe MP a wo betimi aboa manfo pa wo mayi mu a Damango MP eye wonimonyamfo Samuel Ebujinapo enso eka ho nti manfo a womo ewo Larabanga ne mpotamu no womo nto aba emfama no ema bibia entimi enkoso ama sania napo atim so ede ama honorable Samuel Ebujinapo no wono so kra ede bi atoso se wokọ eye Larabanga community ananso se empotamu a ni nwuma enso kra ekire adwuma de MP ni kire mu so ono so waye November and so to ya moshe kra enkra ha adaje ni man na kra na se wonni SMB test ni bidia ene na usasa broba de na wara ya kope be kira kwa pharmacy ni over the counter herba obenya bi na afi eye herba shops no dodo pa de ne marketing ba fi krum ho na edu herba wo obefre 0558 379 545 and 0201 044 221 Dr. Mahmoud Baumia digitalization na waka ho asem no ebia ne se wode digital Ghana agenda aba inside wode on sa kan internet pe u phone pe hro de pe bia service bia na on sa aka emu bi eye mobile money interoperability that say eno wutumi cross network bia disika kwa na do yakwa no emia kan nyabom sa ewo Hariso afi yi pharmacy waka ho asem na Zipline medical drone delivery systems na on de buy it was some koto aban December 7 no a anya katsintibwa kwa nhwe ba bia number 1 ho and it is possible no Dr. Mahmoud Baumia wada
Double range of drinks and some man for binumana, original coconut milk, mango banana, and a pineapple. Somebody may say original, and when you say existence should be from colors be from the BPI original. Now, what to say yes. One man only pa ama Unipedrano, Ajibi Grumu, ye pa that boa pum dene. Okwa benya point 1 do be on Sabekano after 0533733028. Kennedy Digital Satellite Eguso Frese wa muhoma Francis no. Ebi ewu krum ti ya brana ebejiwo die. Wie yen twa ye hombra na amampani a America for no Donald Trump. Ne court nsem bebre te se wotwe hunwi ene wo mu dibi. Ndi ye de mo befam na ansa na no. Kennedy Digital Satellite no omo Family Plaza down no no kwa wonsa beke bi na afi Adoma house e wo patase wo ba kra wager old barrier traffic light Obe fra 0244385136 and West One Microfinance say wa ope susu ope sika kwaye wa den 10 okope bi se na onye bia enko kope bi se bia ko West One okwa benye bi eno no ana ye busasa na no collateral obso de collateral kra hunya kra de hyanso onya wo Ghana card wono guarantor na mom no say bia SME loans the make an express susu loan and e free no and SME loans no and now no two guarantors no any de ombehia Ghana card and afi ye bia kai bia fabra unicals na nyama na woton wa de no abeda no collateral ma and na wonema be support na wan ko ntemu a auction and non to was a bramo mo abegisa ko ntem na fa wa de Kofi etimo fra was one microfinance was 0596 095 080 0596 095 080 afi yenhwe na yentwa ye ho emra sisia na obekwa basa
Kasiebohene ne hema no ekunimdi a eno nso eba ye no ye de no nso echim ama bibia etime akoso ai ene de make say process Africa CEO wahene nana oje nana odi na dikan no kra de but crunch wontimi the second de mekai nti ye da sese wo so wo hwa ye na watie angel nana crunch wontimi the second enti oratoni abrampa mensa eno no hwa na mu o munyi award ne mfama no o say mumu Frida na award no ya special no no omo de ayi diamond na ye ya na yawa monfa ntoso monfa entoso nti Kasiebohene ene hema ya angel adwumakuo yasomu a yede aba nanu kwasi ade ya na kire se finance no yetimi ede ehhehye so a ni nyina kwa na wie ya no samia meka se oba no a ti ne wie ase no Frida ejepoma ya bo ena na edi nkunem Frida edano na ho yo sei
many ajabros
na sanye se na wo ka Kasiebo no aba no yesi wo edano na feeling to say
na many aje se erade ayimi afri baby di mabedru gina pen foforo
ena wan kasa wo ba kansi animu no botaye be na odi si wani so na onim se wo be famu bi because mrantia ne doso pa wo hwe mrantia ejiragira wo nchen ya mrantia wo yesa miensa ena wo ka ho nai oba be si a wo da mema ntam eti wo botaye no na onim se wo betimi abedru empempenso yi
me shasie no me di nyame na shasie nti ye madwen sese nyame ka ho am bia tumi ye ho ena me kire rade se ne penye ho enu nti na me nim se nyankopon pese me di nkunimdie ne be ye media
ena nkunimdie na ye odia eti se obotaye pa ne sen ye bra no nti ye twini bebre baabi a wadui ehefa ena wa kasa no pese odo hu koduru nyame buawo na odo hu koduru
baby amadri die me pese nyame pagya me se meba beye eye Kasiebohene meba be kan yie na masua ade na masuma beye penin senia me mama ne papa ye tete ya ye kan ya nti me botaye se nyame nka me ho na enisoade hunu ne emra wode ma hyase ye onfa me wie nkunimdiem na me nso me ntimi meye newscaster ne bi
yawa wafa
ayiko
ayofa
eti ubutaye no nso Nyankopɔn ma ne mmerem emfa ema o na megidi ye sɛ wo ba kansie ni mu nso no enhyehyɛ ye da hɔ a enjo adwumakuo no ayede ato hɔ na no ne yebedi so de ama o ti nyamenka ho butaye no nso ebebem. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, afi yentwa ye ho emra sesia na afi yemetua dwumadie no eso.
Onse sese ano ase ya kan asem no ama obijese obi ahu dada bi anka mehwe paper iso anka tutunyo na woso bi tutunyo
anya bad idea
but say ade I'm say enim na say na kan no this show no I expose some talents na who say talents nkofo more talent pa just say me debia me ni omko bon komo bi so mo say ade why e bi da so na me ye bi ma obi wo online na me say enne usu ta ma du yakupon ahihye say this is the time you should shine and as I say no abaso na wo shine and say ade ne all shine ni Frida ejopama jabo
what gen ho pense say na obetime de phone etwa sika ene mega 6